It's finally here. After much rumor, the GTX 1080 Ti has been announced, and with it, brings some new frames to be had while gaming. But how good is it? And should it be the next GPU in your arsenal? Let's find out. Welcome back to GamerMeld. The much rumored 1080 Ti has officially been announced. And while I know I'm a little late to the party, I like to let things settle a bit to ensure I'm getting the facts beyond the hype. So how's it looking? Well, it's actually quite impressive. So for starters, the ever-increasing VRAM has hit a weird spot at 11GB of GDDR5X, the proprietary memory that sits a little below the end goal of high bandwidth memory. The updated X brings with it 484GB per second bandwidth. They also got the memory itself running at 11GB per second versus the 1080's 10. Incredibly, it has the same 3584 CUDA cores as the Pascal Titan X, and said to be 35% more powerful than the 1080. As a disclaimer, definitely keep in mind that that's coming from Nvidia. They obviously like to stretch the numbers as much as they can, although I'm seeing some leaks saying we are looking right around there. I wouldn't expect them to be too far off from real-world performance anyway. They just like to stretch those numbers as far as they can. Obviously though, this varies per game and the settings used, etc, all that stuff. Either way, that makes this Ti version the biggest boost in performance over any of its Ti predecessors, with the 980 Ti giving just a 25% boost. As I said, impressive. The Ti clock speed itself is boosted to 1592 MHz. All of this essentially points to one thing, by the way. When it comes to gaming, the 1080 Ti is the new champ. They had to take out a few logic-based portions of the Titan to help with the price, but gamers shouldn't be affected by this at all, at least from what I've seen. Speaking of price, did I say this bad boy comes in at $700? In case you're wondering, that's nearly half the $1,200 needed for the Titan X. So bravo, Nvidia. They also dropped their 1080 down to $500 so it can more fairly compete. You know what though? I think we all know why this is happening. Vega. This is what competition does to the market. It helps the consumer. Really, even the massive jump in performance is probably due to Vega, though of course that's just speculation. Getting back to the Ti, they took out the lowly DVI port, which is understandable since we want more and more pixels and DisplayPort will be the future of that. Don't worry though, they included an adapter so you should be fine either way. One thing to definitely keep in mind is the TDP. This bad boy is up there at 250 watts, so make sure you have the extra power to run it if you do pick one up. They're suggesting a minimum of 600 watt power supply, but each setup can obviously vary. Either way, I don't think we'll be needing those 1000 watt power supplies again anytime soon. Unless, of course, SLI. Switching over to the design of the card, it looks pretty much identical to the 1080, minus that port missing, of course. One cool thing is that Nvidia is saying that their Founders Edition won't be costing more than board partners, unlike before. So that's actually nice to hear for those who want one immediately. Speaking of immediately, the card drops on March 10th, so mark your calendars, 3 days away. So, the ultimate question, should you buy the 1080 Ti? That really depends. I know. Don't hate me, okay? Just let me explain. If you want the best card out right now for gaming, there's no better option. There might be arguments for the Titan, but the difference in price should completely nullify any of those. Of course, AMD's new Vega GPUs aren't too off, with rumors looking to be around May or June, and refreshes of current GPUs in April with the supposed RX 500 series. But really, it's what you want. Do you want a card pretty much finally able to get true 4K gaming now? Do you just want the best? If so, it's honestly a great purchase. Of course, with the lower tier refreshes and price drop of the 1080, those are great options as well. So that wraps up this video. I really hope everyone liked it, and I really have to say guys, thank you so much for your support. It's incredible, to be honest. I can't believe how fast this channel is growing. Just 2 weeks ago, I had something like 150 subscribers, and that was for all the time up to that point, which was months and months that I've had this channel. Then all of a sudden, in 2 weeks, I've gone up to nearing 600 subscribers at this point. And it's crazy, and I love all the comments. And I also want to say, definitely check me out at GamerMeld on Twitter. I really want to hear from everyone on there. Let me know. Give me, if you have any ideas for videos, or if you want me to cover something, let me know. I'd love to do that for everyone. And also, I'm thinking I may just do 5 videos a week rather than one every single day, just because it does take me a few hours to do these videos, believe it or not. And I do have a full-time job. Don't get me wrong, I love doing this. And obviously, no one is making me do it or anything like that. It's my choice, and I'm thoroughly enjoying it. I'm just kind of letting you know that I might be doing something like maybe one every other day or something like that. Not at all because I'm not enjoying it. Not at all because the channel's not growing fast enough or anything like that. Just purely because right now, with me having a full-time job and everything, it is definitely a lot. Obviously, if I ever get to a point to where I can do this full-time or something like that, I could do 3 videos a day. I mean, I'd jump all over that. That'd be awesome. But as it is right now, I don't know, I might need the weekend or something. But to be honest, even on the weekend, I'll probably be working on videos then as well. But either way, thanks so much, everyone. I'm so excited to see where this channel goes. Definitely subscribe if you like what you see here. So yeah, have a great day.